somewhere.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, yes. Good. Okay. You don't have your camera,
Yay.
so I couldn't see you. All
Yes,
right.
I'm doing someone's hair right now, as usual.
But you're ready to go, right?
I am.
Okay, perfect. All right. You can start recording, Erin. Okay, it's recording. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Patty Whiteeye, and I want to welcome you to our Global Business Social. We do this every Sunday night. This is an opportunity for you to come and hear a story of somebody who's found Monate to be a way to have success and to build community. And we are so excited that you are here tonight to hear from our very, very special guest. If you are just popping on, make sure you drop your name in the comments. We want to know if you're a guest so that you can get in on the draw. I just explained it, but because there are people still coming. There's still so many people dropping in. Say who you're a guest of, and we'll do the draw when this is done. So I am going to introduce to you right now Toni Vanschoyck. She's a senior executive director with Monate. She is the original market partner with Monate, and we are so excited that she decided to take some time out to spend with us. She is an author. She has her own company that she helps people with network marketing. She's a speaker. She just is this most brilliant genius woman, but I have to tell you a little personal story. She doesn't know this. I haven't told her this before. In 2018, I had the opportunity to go to Washington, D.C. to our company convention, and it was a last-minute decision for me. I missed the whole entire first day, but I hopped on a plane, and I hardly knew anybody. And I was really lucky that my team was sitting really close to the stage, and they had a parade, and they got all the, I think it was the market mentors, and maybe market mentors and MMMs. It doesn't matter. It's just a rank in the company. And they got to parade across the stage in front of 5,000 or 6,000 people. And Toni stood the bottom of the stairs and high-fived or slapped every single person's hand. I get emotional thinking about it because it has stuck with me the entire time that I've been in this company for the last 3 years. This is the culture of our company, that the person who's at the very top cares about every single person. So Toni, I'm going to let you take it away, and I'm going to stop talking. Thank you for being here.
That made me tear up. You know, we were together in Columbus not last year, but the year before. But I think that was a pivotal moment when we were in DC, because I think that's when the company really started to have, huge amounts of uprise, and we've been able to grow to the point where we are at right now. It was a pivotal moment. And I remember that. And it is so important to give recognition. That is huge. But Patty, I'm so glad that you did mention that, because it was such a great day with all the recognition that we had. Oh my gosh. It gives me like butterflies. But anyways, thank you guys so much for having me on tonight. And for those of you that don't know me, my name is Toni Vanschoyck. I actually was, by default, was the first market partner that signed up with Monate. The person that signed up actually before me decided not to pursue this. So here we are over 6 years later. It'll be 7 years that I found them in July, that we've been able to be on this journey together. And this journey has been something totally incredible, life-changing. Sometimes I don't have words because I'm so overwhelmed with emotion, which I am right now. And I'm not sure why that is. Every time, it floats in, it floats out. But let me tell you a little bit about our journey. And the reason why I'm here tonight with you is because Patty asked me to do this. But there's a very special story that I have with Brittany and Aaron that are a part of all of this journey with us. And I'm going to try not to cry. Anyways, this journey started back for me in June of 2014. I met Roxy Henley in September of 2014. And that was our first official Meet Moon 8 event. And Roxy was the wife of Aaron, and you guys will see him. He's got his little white hat on over there. But she was one of the very first people next to Melissa Swanee that I was able to have the pleasure of meeting. And we took this, we took this idea, which is what it was, and we ran with it. And here we are, 6.5 years later, and we have been able to share and touch so many people's lives with this. And that's what truly matters. So when I found Monate, many years ago, I had been in network marketing. I had been extremely successful in this industry. I had actually lost my last business because the owners were schmucks. I'm just going to call it what it is. And they decided to close the business instead of pay us our paychecks. So that does happen in this industry. It happens in all sorts of businesses all the time. People get greedy and they think that they can do something better, which is what they try to do. They epically failed. But it led me to Monate. So my husband, so throughout all of my life, I've been working since I've been 15. I have to love what I do or I can't do it. I was in the restaurant industry for a very, very long time. And I loved it. It was so much fun. I ran restaurants for a living until I started having kids. And then the schedule didn't work out so well. I didn't want my kids to be in someone else's care all the time while I was working. I was missing out. So I was trying to figure out what I could do in order to stay home. And you don't have a lot of options. So I actually started my own daycare. And during that time, we had the big recession, and we lost half of our clients overnight because, they lose their jobs. They're not going to send their kids to daycare, right? So I had to be quick on my feet. I started in a personal care products company, and that's what got me started on my journey. I've been in this industry for over 20 years. But I'm going to tell you, I didn't know what I didn't know. And throughout my education, throughout my process, and please don't wait, don't wait until you're 40 to make the decision to do something. If you are passionate about doing something, do it now, because you're never guaranteed tomorrow. We've already seen that. I also want to backtrack a little bit. Here's the other thing. Network marketing is no longer an option. It's a necessity. We saw what happened in 2019. We've been here in the year of the thick of this. We're not out of it yet, but you still can work a business. You still can make money with this platform. And we've seen a huge growth, not just only in Monate, but in network marketing in general. It is a necessity. So the one thing that I do want to say throughout my journey and my 40 years of almost working, because I have been working since I've been 15, I'll be 52 this year, is that you have to pursue what you love. You have to pursue what is your passion. But I'm going to tell you something, is that network marketing, it's a level playing field. It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter your background. It doesn't matter, what you do, what you don't do. Is that if you will work and you will work the plan, is that it will give you everything that you ever desire. So whether your definition of success is just making an extra $200 or $300 a month, that's great. That's all we were looking to do. I was looking to alleviate financial stress off my husband, who is building roads and bridges in Chicago. He lost his per diem. I had lost my business. And we were just looking, okay, what can we do to make an effect very quickly without having to put our kids in daycare? And back then, e-commerce wasn't a thing. It was kind of an option, but it wasn't really an option. So this is what I decided to do. Jay was totally against it. He was totally pissed off at me. I had been in 3 companies that had failed. Even though I was successful in 2 out of those 3, he's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? So I actually had a job offer to do fundraising for a salary. for $80,000 a year. Now, you guys, that's a good salary. Don't get me wrong, right? I would have had to put my 3 kids in daycare. I would have had to commute an hour each way every single day or more, depending on traffic, right? Break that down. 60-hour weeks. That's about $14 an hour. After everything is said and done, taking out my expenses, right? So right now, we've been able to be at home on Zoom, just like this, every single day, sharing this opportunity with people. This is truly a game changer. It's leverage. It is complete leverage. So, with that being said, when Jay and I decided that we would sign up for Monate, I was looking for the next network marketing company that I wanted to jump in and be a part of. I'd been a part of some really crappy companies. I'd been a part of one really great company, and I couldn't control the decisions that were being made. So when Monate fell into my lap back in June of 2014, I was excited. I was nervous. I was kind of pukey because I was like, this is too good to be true. You know, I was looking at their comp plan, which they didn't have anything, guys. They didn't have samples. They didn't have marketing materials. I didn't have product to try. All I had was a 1-page compensation plan, and that was it. And I had a quick phone call with Stuart McMillan, who is our president. And that was basically about the exposure that I had. So it was on a wing and a prayer, but there was something in my heart that said, Toni, this is going to be a dare to be great situation. You cannot pass this up. And even though Jay was like, WTF, right? And he's like, why are you going to do this to yourself again? Because he was worried about me getting hurt because I was crushed. My last business, they ripped my heart out of my chest. He's like, why are you going to do this again and put yourself at exposure and at risk to have you to be hurt? And I said, because you know why? I believe in this industry. I believe in this industry. I believe in the people. You know, I was exposed to some really shitty people, but I couldn't base that just on a few because I've seen what the industry could do. And I ran with it. You know, we signed up in August 14th or 15th of 2014. We ran. My first market partner was Mandy Schweers, which is Aaron's upline. She was my first market partner. And she said, I do. So get this, you guys, she was in my last company, but we were cross-lined. She was under somebody else. I didn't tell anybody that I was doing this at all, except for a few handful of people. And they told me I was crazy for doing this again. Go get a real job. Go get a regular job. Don't do this. Don't put yourself through it. And I was like, you know what? It was my gut. It was my gut saying to me that you have to do this, that you have to be a part of this. And so I ran with it. So in our first month in September, on our team, we had 263 people that signed up in total. We only had 4 people that were direct to us, which was Mandy, and Roxy was under Mandy. And God bless how all of this happened. I didn't even meet Mandy yet before I had met Roxy. So it was Mandy Lynn, it was Amy Lazar, it was Ann Fisher, and it was Amy Campos. So these 4 ladies were right in the beginning of September of 2014. So that's led us to 90% of our team. So let me give you some kind of like, okay, so we have Ann Fisher, Julie Stevens, Kyla Williamson, all part of that first Miami group that we went down and met the family in October of 2014. But here's Julie Stevens and Kyla Williamson. So Julie, Jackie Ortega, Liz Lugo, Joe Irigoyen, all of these wonderful women, right, that are in that leg. Amy Campos, Jessica Shoney, Ashley Dreesey, Sarah Hill. I mean, all of these beautiful people that are under that organization. Amy Lazar, she's got Julianne Bucher, Enza Duchai. I mean, just gosh. And so we have 15 leaders that are on our front line that have led us to all of these amazing people that are in our organization. You guys, here's the thing, and I'm not making income claims or anything like that, but our team on average is doing $77 million a month in shampoo. I mean, no, it's more than shampoo now. So when we first launched in 2014, we only had 9 products, right? We had products for volume, products for hydration. We had 2 products for men, and we had the Rejuvenate Oil. 9 products in total. Right now we have, I believe, over 60, I think, in our SKUs with hair care, with our styling products, with our restoration products. Then we have skincare, then we have wellness. And, we can't even count the SKUs that we do for limited product purchases like our CBD line. So the thing about it is, in 6 years, I have seen so many wonderful people come into this company, people that have never had direct sales experience, people from all ages, all walks of life. I mean, we just inducted the youngest $1 million club earner, which means she has made that much in commissions. She's what? Kayla's 23, 24 years old. She's made $1 million in this business already. Now, we don't make income claims. We cannot do that. But the thing about it is, you guys, there's no ceiling here. If you work hard, you play hard, you're gonna reap the benefits, but it's work. Nothing comes easy. And if anybody tells you that you can start a business and be a 6, 7, 8-figure earner in a mere matter of months, they're full of shit. It takes work. It takes sweat equity. But we've got the best platform out there. We teach the best as far as face-to-face, as far as social media, as far as reach out language, income producing activities. You guys, we have it all. And we have the best of the best of the best. And I can tell you, because Aaron and I have been here pretty much since day one. We've created the platform and helped to create that platform. We've helped other people, but we've brought other people in. Brittany, gosh, she's a powerhouse. What she's doing right now through social media. Isabel McMillan, that's on our team. She's one of the top 10 income earners from Canada. She is a photographer and she utilizes social media like nobody else's business. We've got these people that we learn from, and they give us their information and their teachings and their coachings because all they want to do is help. So you have everything right here on your platform. So Patty, I hope that I covered everything that you wanted me to cover. Was there anything else?
That was amazing. I'm so fired up. Oh my goodness. I think Brittany is going to ask you a couple of questions. So I'm going to turn it over to her.
Okay.
If she's not washing hair. Britt, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
So, yes, first of all, I'm so excited and happy that you were able to do this, Toni. Patty didn't even say it. She's just like, hey, I got Toni. And I'm like, what? It's crazy. But yeah, I am in the middle of doing someone's hair. She is a prospect, and I did something different. I asked her to tell me what 2 questions does she have to ask Toni. So her 2 questions was, the first one is, what do you do? Because in any business, there's ups and downs. So she said, what do you do during the downtimes in your business?
So the one thing in downtimes is that you have to work harder in the downtimes than you do on the upswings. And the reason why is that this will set the platform of what will happen in 90 days. So I find myself always working harder. Like right now, I'm at a personal lull in my business because I had a lot of personal activity. I had a lot of leaders that promoted out over the last 3 months. So right now I'm in a personal lull. So my focus is, and we started going back to networking events, which I'm so excited for here in South Carolina, because I I love the face-to-face component of network marketing. I love that about business. I always have. And that probably stems from, the fact that I was in the restaurant industry for so long, and that fuels my fire. But what I do is when I have a lull, is that I'm reaching out to more people personally about the VIP and the market partner opportunity. It's not so much that I'm focused on the team and doing that kind of stuff. That always has to be a focus no matter what. It doesn't matter, where you are in your business, your personal business always has to be a main focus. But I find that I hone in and I'm reaching out to more people on social, more people face to face, especially when I feel that lull. So
Awesome, because that leads into exactly her next question. It's exactly what you said. Her question was, what is the main thing you usually say to get somebody interested? Like, what is your go-to kind of spiel that you do for somebody as a VIP or as a partner? What is your go-to thing that you usually say?
So that's actually a great question. So like throughout all of this, ever since May, my my main networking has been at my gym because they've been open since then, and I have a lot of people that I've met through my gym, been able to create relationships with. I just sponsored another VIP customer through the gym 2 days ago, but it's all about talking to people, right? So the one thing is that there's no compromising in building relationships. You have to build relationships. It doesn't matter if it's a $38 bottle of shampoo or a $250,000 home. It's all about building relationships. It's all about creating value. That is the total focus on everything that I do every single day that I'm on social media or I'm out. I don't care if I'm at the grocery store. I don't care if I'm out at a restaurant, wherever. I always want to talk to somebody new. I always want to open that dialogue. That's huge for me on a personal level. Now, I know that some people, I've gotten really good at Instagram. I'm looking at other social media platforms right now that are coming, that are up and coming, that are going to be game changers for our industry. I've plugged into those and learned about them. But the thing about it is that you have to be authentic. You have to truly, truly care about other people, serve them, and fill their need. So, Brittany, I'm not exactly sure if I answered that question. It came to my heart.
Yes, that is so true about being authentic. And then she had another question, which I already answered. She said, are you doing this business by living life, or are you living life and adding in this business? And I was like, that is awesome. I said, well, to give you an example, me and my friend Christina went shopping at like a designer store yesterday, Prada, and we were in line to get into the store, right? Because they have a 5 people could be in the store. So we were waiting in line. So we're looking at the workers in there, like, who are we going to recruit there? Who are we going to talk to? We saw the most handsome guy, okay, very hot. And he had cornrows, like very amazing hair already. And he messaged me. I was like, hey, could I have your Instagram? What shampoo do you use? I have a question. I love your hair. What shampoo do you use? He's like, I just use Dove, blah, blah, blah. He's like, but I get dandruff and this and that. And I'm like, listen, you're going to be in love with this product I have. What is your Instagram? So I got it. He's like, actually, here's my number. How about you text me? Then he asked me for my number, and then he texted me. So it's all about just sharing it wherever you are. And you make it fit into your life, whatever you do. So that's awesome. And the only thing I just have to add, because I usually add a little bit, but Toni covered literally everything. But the only thing I have to add is, we are on social media promoting and advertising 24/7. This necklace, for example, it's a crystal. And I got somebody asking me, what is that necklace you have? I love it. It's a crystal. That is social media selling. That's social selling. And, Starbucks, anything. Why do that and not get paid for it? So all I invite everyone to do here is to try a new shampoo if you never tried it. If you try it, how about posting your before and after? If you're a customer on this call, post your before and after. You will be shocked at the amount of people inquiring about what product you're using. So that is my challenge for you guys all. We have a 30-day money back guarantee, no risk. And that is all. So we could go ahead and do the draw if everyone put their names in.
Actually, hold on one sec there, Britt. I think Aaron's
Yes.
going to pop on and have something
Awesome.
to say. But just before he does, I'll just remind everyone, if you came on a little bit later and you're a guest, can you please put your name in the comments and we'll be ready to do the draw as soon as Aaron is. I can't wait to hear from you. Okay, take it away.
So I wanted to say something to Britt because I'm not sure, and you guys can vote in the chat if you want, whether the guy closed Britt or Britt closed the guy. I'm not really sure which it is yet, but that's what a dad hears when they're listening. The second one is Toni, man. I just love hearing from you. We are really excited. We're going to go get to see Toni and do some training and meet people down there coming up in February. So I'm excited for that. But I did want to mention one more thing. When I was in my career, in the last paycheck I got I was a corporate executive, and I paid, I'm not going to tell you how much I made. It was enough. It was a lot. But I paid 54% in taxes. 54% in taxes on that paycheck. And I just wanted to puke. I got to be honest. There was, when you're a W-2, and I tried to remember what it was in Canada. I tried to look it up. I-4 or something like, what was it? I don't remember. But whatever it is, you know what it is. You're getting a paycheck from your company. They are just, boom, here's the taxes. There you go. Thank you for your taxes. And you're paying pretty much maximum band, whatever you're hitting, you know what I mean? You can have some deductions. But the reality is you take that example that Toni said, she almost got a job paying her $80,000, and she would have had to do childcare and this and that, and then would have had to pay the government. And when, I'm thinking about taxes because I just started closing in on the taxes that I need to get sorted out for this year or for last year. And it just occurs to me every single time. It's a game changer. Whether or not you have whatever your source of income, W-2 or I-4 or 9, whatever it's called in Canada, you get that. And if you want to change the equation for yourself, the people that are making big bucks in the world, they have write-offs. They have a business that they can write off, and you can write off a lot. And we've got amazing training that we found in Toni's group. And we go through that and we talk to our market partners about that so they can learn how to maximize the income that they do make. So that's all I wanted to add because it's on my mind, and I know it's going to be on everybody's mind real soon.
So can I add one more thing before you guys do the draw? So Brittany, you were talking about working your business no matter where you go. And Kyla Williamson taught me this very early on. And Kyla was one of the very first market partners that started this along with Roxy. Is that when you go out, you work your business on purpose. So you always have a purpose to go out there and share. So if I'm not sharing what I do with other people, because the one thing that without a doubt is that people need to have some sort of financial relief. Debt in this country it's a plague. It truly is a plague, and people can't see their way out. And so they feel like they're almost drowning, right? So we have an option. So you go out there and you share your business every single time that you go out, because I'm saying debt-free is the new sexy.
Thank you so much. That's awesome. I'm trying to answer some questions in the chat right now. So you guys, I know that probably you have a lot of questions. So I'm going to encourage you to get back to the market partner who invited you, and they might be new and they might not have the answer. But the beauty of this business is that we are all here to help you. So if your market partner can't answer the question, tell them to come to one of us or go to their upline or you know, somebody will be able to answer all of your questions. And especially when it comes to joining us, because there are 3 ways that you can get started with us. You can join us, be a part of the team, be a market partner, or you can join as a customer. Maybe you just want to try the products first, and that's totally fine too. But all those details, we're kind of a little bit over time. So we'll go with the draw right now, and then you guys can get your questions answered later. And so we'll do Robin Brown. Are you on here, dear? Where is she?
I'm here.
Okay, Toni, you might remember you had dinner with Robin when you were up here in Mississauga or Toronto was it last year?
Hi,
Yeah.
Toni.
Hi.
Okay, you ready?
All right. Yeah, I got all the names. Took me a while, but I got them all.
Okay.
So, okay.
So you got them all, but I want to give a giveaway too.
Okay.
Okay.
So I have everything in a wheel of names. I'm going to shuffle it a couple of times. And,
Wait a second, hold on before you go. Did you get Amy Anderson?
hold.
Sorry.
No, I didn't. So let me cancel that.
Okay, can you just add her in there? Because it's kind of a last minute. We don't want to miss anybody, you guys.
No. Okay, fine. Because I
Awesome.
did not get that one.
So the first draw will be for the Rejuvenate Light, the second draw will be for the Rewind, and then the last draw will be Toni's draw.
Okay. All right. So now I have Amy. And I'm going to shuffle a couple times. I don't know if you'll be able to see it.
That's awesome. There's so many people in the.
There were a lot of names to type down. Katie's iPad. So that's all it. Katie didn't put her last name, so it's whoever's listed as Katie's iPad.
Do you have a way that they can contact you?
Yeah, whoever the market partner, make sure you tell your market partner to contact me with the information so we can send you.
She says guest of Gina.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so
all right,
got the Rejuvenate, Gina.
All right, so
okay, we're doing the Rewind now.
All right, shuffled a few more times and
Lorna
Freemoth.
Congratulations, that's awesome. Okay, Toni, you want to say anything or just draw?
No, so I actually had my mentoring call with John Maxwell. He has a new book coming out called Change the World. And I'm going to include my book and Jen Sincero's You're a Badass. Those are some, and I have probably all of John Maxwell's books in my library. I'm like looking around my office. I'm like, yeah, I've got that one and that one and that one. So it'll be 3 leadership books. And then we will do a $50 donation to their charity of choice. So that will be the winner for that.
That's
okay,
amazing.
Right.
Awesome.
Thank you, Toni. So shuffling and Tanis Collinson.
Awesome. Congratulations. So
congratulations, everybody.
Thanks, Robin. Okay,
You're
you guys.
welcome.
If you won something, make sure you ask your market partner to message me or Aaron or Brittany, and please do that in the next day if you don't mind. Sometimes we get messages a week or 2 weeks later saying somebody won something. So we don't have any way of knowing. We need that info to send it to you. I want to say thank you so much to Toni. I so appreciate you coming and spending your time with us. Just such a blessing to have you and to have all of your knowledge and all of your advice, and truly blessed me that you said you would do this. And I want to thank everybody who's on here. Thank you to Aaron, thank you to Brittany, thank you to Robin, but everybody who came and spent time with us tonight, thank you so much. Make sure you get your questions answered and come back and see us again. We do it again on Tuesday night, and then we do it again next Sunday. So we always have amazing guests that will inspire you and you know, maybe you'll be ready to hop in tonight and join us and get going on your business, because that would be wonderful. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have an awesome night.
Thank you.
Thanks, Toni.